What is the overall feel of this home? Is it cozy, cold? What does it smell? Is it dark? Does it have windows? Is it clean? The walls look bare or cheap reproduction of art, hang too high up under the ceiling, and of course Buddha. Wait, no, Muhammad or whatever he's called. Nice answer. But also first thing, this person, he doesn't know where is Syria, because doesn't know what's the religion of Syria, who lives in Syria. And this is very negative vision of Syrian house, because Syrian house is same like any other house, and some houses, they are really nice, decorated from inside or outside. Of course, we put something, we hang on the wall. If I'm Christian, I will put Jesus picture or cross or Mary. If I'm a Muslim, I will put Quran or something related to my religion. I will put some picture of my family, some nice memory on the wall, some nice painting. Does it resemble your home? No, because I got a test. I would love to see what's his home look like. And that's very rude. Most of the houses, they have balconies, they have roofs, so in the summer we will sit out doing barbecue on the roof. In the Syrian culture, food is number one. So you have religion, then food. And in any house, the main meal is meat. So you have to have meat, even with meat. Yeah. So we spend lots of money on food. We don't care about health, because half of the people, they die early because of cholesterol. So yeah, we like our food. And again, it's in the culture, food is very important there. That you have to have a nice food, either at home or in a restaurant. Yeah. What does the kitchen area look like? No electricity, very basic, large metal pots and pans, rich smells, gas cooker. We have electricity in Syria, even during the war. Our kitchen is full of normal pans and lots of, we have gas hob and we have electric hob. Most of the houses in Syria, they have air conditioning. And some of them, they have in every room, they have air conditioning. So we need electricity for this. What's inside the bathroom? Large pocket, hose, pipe, tap, no tiles, a lot of rustic metallic material, basic toilet, no toilet lid, no flush, just a hose. No, our bathroom, they are very clean. So you have a bath, you have a shower, and I will tell you a funny story that I went home 2013, even during the war, and my mom, she had shower working there with electricity and water. While my flat in England, I rent one flat and they didn't have a shower. So put it this way. We have shower, we have nice porcelain bathroom, and even I need to say that, our toilets, some of them, they have water. This is more advanced. You have bidet on the side. I would invite him to come and use our bath. Does it resemble your home? Not at all. Not how I would imagine a Western home. You will be shocked by how nice looking they are from outside and inside. How much money and how much effort they spend to make it look nice and clean. In Damascus, they have some flat. They cost more than flat in London, so they cost £2 million. So again, it depends which area you live. If you are well enough and you have money to make a nice house, you will make it better than Western home. And they like the space. They always the balcony. There's always a garden. If you have money, you will have a villa with a nice terrace with a big garden. So if it's something you didn't see, you shouldn't comment. You should just say, I don't know. Because everywhere in the world you have some rich, nice, big houses, and there is small houses. So you can't say, in general, no, they're not nice. My grandma's house is 600 meters square, so it's the size of 5 flat in England. We had a couple of restaurants, so we have in our own business. We had a nice life, but again, it depends where you live, how you live. Family is very important there, so you always live with your family, your parents, your grands, so you will never put your grandma in a care home. We don't have care home, so you always live with your elderly. You always have the support of your family, friends. We keep ourselves, again, it's a nice community, nice. Our lifestyle, we love to enjoy our life. Let's say most of the shop there we used to start in the morning, close 1 o'clock, go have dinner, have lunch, come back 5 to 9. So this is our life routine, not 9 to 5 jobs, unless you are in the public sector, yeah. After work, we need to go to a restaurant, or we go to smoke shisha, we always have activities during the night. We like to drink, we like to stay awake until 2, 3 p.m. Even if you start working 9 o'clock, we will still having. We like to mix. We always with your friends and family. And Sunday, you always with your grandparents. You have to see them once a week. They big family. So it's warm relation. It's nice. We are not isolated. We always live together.
Do you miss it?
I miss it, yeah. When the West invaded Iraq, we know that Syria will be next. So we were gambling. We put the money on when they're gonna invade Syria. That was 2010. So we know there is a target that they're not gonna leave the Middle East alone. The West, America and Europe, as I don't want to talk about politics, but there's a lot of involvement from West American to do change in Syria, and this is escalated the war, and this is what make the war last for 8 years.
When I ask people to write words that they thought of when they thought of Syria, most of the words were negative.
One of the answers was poverty, death, sadness, horror, terror, children, boats, refugee, desert, dictator, war, guns, violence, pain, help not enough, starvation, desperate, shelter broken. It's right, but again, you need to see what was the reason why we are here. Why, if you ask someone before the war, have you met any Syrian? You will say no. You wouldn't see too many Syrians as a refugee or as they were living happily there. I'm sure one day it will stop and they will rebuild it again. Every nation have their ups and downs. In Europe, you had the First World War and Second War, so this time is for Syria. If you Google back, Syria, they took some refugee during the Second World War from Eastern Europe. During the war with Iraq, with the surrounded area, Syria took more than 1 million refugees. And they never put them in a tent. They put them in houses. We open our houses in our church, in our mosque. So we did help people when they were in desperate help. But at the moment when Syrians, they are in desperate help, they don't get much. For the future, I'm sure one day will be, the future is brighter.
Everyone in the West was going to see this video, and you could change their perspective on your home. What would you want to say?
I don't know. Their answer reflect their knowledge, which is what they saw in the media. So I wouldn't blame someone if he didn't know what's happening in Syria now. He only saw what they tell him in the news, and it's not always true. They want to show you what they want to show you. Doesn't have to be true. No one asking why our government sent in too much weapon there, and we have to donate £3 for a Syrian child. At the moment, we are just watching. Inside me, there is anger about what's happening. So I always gotta mention that. Why is this happening? Which is no one care. They always saying, donate £3, which is really upset me. And the general, again, people in Europe and America, the normal people, they are not politicians. They don't know what's happened. Why is this happening?